How to store capellini. How long can it be left at room temperature? Can it be frozen if not eaten right away? Here are some tips on how to store capellini, whether raw or cooked, to keep it fresh and prevent it from spoiling. Tips for storing capellini. Capellini is one of the thinnest types of long pasta, similar to fettuccine but much finer. Raw, dry capellini, unopened, can be stored at room temperature in a cool, dark and dry place, away from sunlight and heat. Raw capellini can last up to 3 years at room temperature without spoiling. If pests are common where you live, place the unopened package in a glass container with a tight-fitting lid to prevent infestations. Raw, dry capellini, opened, transfer the pasta to an airtight container or resealable freezer bags, e.g. Ziploc, to ensure it stays well sealed. The shelf life of opened capellini is the same as unopened, as long as it's stored properly. Note: the expiration date on dry pasta is not always an indicator of spoilage. Properly stored raw pasta rarely goes bad. Always check for an unusual smell, discoloration, or signs of mold or pests before using. Cooked capellini, leftovers, place cooked capellini in an airtight container and store it in the refrigerator. It will last up to 5 days without spoiling, as long as it remains refrigerated. Never leave cooked pasta at room temperature for more than 2 hours, as it can become a breeding ground for harmful bacteria. Can you freeze capellini? Yes, you can freeze cooked capellini, although it's best to freeze it with sauce to prevent it from becoming sticky. How to freeze. Place the pasta, preferably with sauce, in an airtight container and store it in the freezer. Frozen capellini will last about 2 months without spoiling. After this period, it may lose some of its texture and flavor. Thawing. Thaw frozen capellini in the refrigerator overnight. Cooked capellini with sauce will last up to 3 additional days in the fridge after thawing, as long as it's kept refrigerated. If using a quick thaw method, e.g. microwave or hot water, consume it immediately. How to tell if capellini has gone bad. Raw capellini. Check for a strange odor, discoloration, mold, or pests such as weevils. If you notice any of these, discard it. Cooked capellini. Spoiled cooked pasta may develop a sour smell, show signs of mold, or have an off taste, even if stored in the refrigerator. If anything seems off, do not consume it, discard it immediately.